What's up guys, and welcome to Xbox On. Today we're going to be running through a selection of games which are being added to the ever-growing list of Xbox Game Pass titles.
What's that? What's this Xbox Game Pass thing? Well, just in case you're new around these parts, it is a service which gives you access to over 100 great games for one monthly price, including recent releases like Crackdown 3 and upcoming titles like Gears 5.
And the best thing is, you can get your first month for just £1. Anyway, let's find out what's going to be hitting our hard drives very soon.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
First up, we've got Deus Ex Mankind Divided, the sequel to the critically acclaimed Deus Ex Human Revolution. It's 2029 and mechanically augmented humans have been deemed outcasts and segregated from the rest of society.
Building on the series' trademark choice and consequence mechanic, this action RPG puts you in the shoes of Adam Jensen, an experienced covert agent with access to an arsenal of customizable, state-of-the-art weapons and augmentations.
With time against you, you'll have to choose the right approach to each fight, along with deciding who to trust. Not an easy task considering you're trying to unravel a worldwide conspiracy.
Conversations between characters have a variety of responses, each leading the story in different directions and affecting the way that the game plays out. The game is HDR enhanced for richer, more luminous colors, so it looks great on the Xbox One X, and it's already available to download right now as part of your Xbox Game Pass subscription.
What are you waiting for? Go!
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
What Remains of Edith Finch isn't a bunch of dusty bones and old toenail clippings in an attic. It's actually one of the greatest video games from 2017, winning a sackload of awards, including a BAFTA for Best Game.
The game is a first-person exploration and narrative-led experience. It's got a lot more going on than many other walking sims that it could be compared to. Its beautiful Washington setting definitely has a Tim Burton twist.
It's based around a collection of strange tales as you explore the Finch house to uncover the history of the family tree. Each story deals with a poignant personal moment. It's often very surreal, always touching, and ultimately may leave you with a strong case of the feels. What do you mean? I'm crying. I've just got really sweaty eyes, okay?
It's definitely the sort of game that leaves you doing this face.
What Remains of Edith Finch is definitely worth checking out if you fancy something a bit different, and it's possibly the only game I've ever played that includes the line, "And suddenly, I was a shark."
And suddenly, I was a shark.
What's an Xbox Game Pass update without a zombie game being included? Well, luckily, we don't have to think about that as we've got Telltale Games' The Walking Dead Michonne miniseries hitting our libraries this month on March 28th.
You play as the iconic blade-wielding character from Robert Kirkman's best-selling comic books as we find out where Michonne went during a time away from Rick, Ezekiel, and the rest of her trusted group. As the highly capable Michonne, you'll chop through the undead, grapple with a haunting past, and decide who lives or dies.
But on this path paved with blood, can you keep your humanity or will you lose yourself forever? If you've already watched the show, don't worry as this story greatly diverges from the TV series and follows the graphic novel's path a little more, so there's something fresh there to discover even if you're already a fan.
Taking someone's life, that changes you forever.
Now for something a bit more bloodsucky. The next game tells the story of a doctor-turned-vampire coming to terms with his undead condition and his Hippocratic oath to save people's lives.
It's kind of like spending years training to become a vet and then deciding that you can only eat puppies and kittens. Or am I just thinking about puppies and kittens again?
Oh, Benny.
I love them, they're just like so fluffy.
Vampire is an action role-playing game that takes place post-World War I, where your actions have far-reaching effects throughout the city of London.
The unique citizen system gives you a social map of the capital city as you explore, investigate, and discover the populace and their many varied relationships.
You control Dr. Jonathan E. Reed, whose thirst for blood compels him to kill. But first he must gather information about his targets, study and change their habits, collect clues, and maintain relationships by communicating with the 60 citizens under his care.
Considering this is a game all about sucking blood, Vampire most definitely does not suck, and it's coming to Xbox Game Pass on March 28th. So if this sounds like your sort of thing, avoid garlic and crucifixes at all costs, and add this to your library soon.
Submit to your hunger or resist it. But remember, mortals are now your prey.
Zen Studios' modern homage to classic first-person dungeon crawlers takes you to the land of Operencia, an unconventional fantasy world inspired by a faraway land referenced in countless Central European folktales.
An old-school turn-based battle system combines with inspiration from unexplored mythology to offer an RPG experience that feels unique, yet also familiar. An unknown force has abducted the Sun King, leaving Operencia in a state of perpetual darkness and eventual doom.
From hidden royal tombs and cursed castles to an ascent up the World's Tree to reach the Copper Forest of the Land of the Gods, explore diverse settings throughout the far reaches of the land and beyond.
Each location boasts its own unique atmosphere, visual style, level design, and puzzles, and many take place entirely outdoors.
Gather your team of memorable characters and guide them through a world inspired by Central European mythology as you discover where history meets legend in this unique title.
Operencia: The Stolen Sun is coming to Xbox Game Pass on the 29th of March.
We all share one common goal: to find the sun and save Operencia.
Stop the deadly Ultron Sigma from destroying the world in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite with our last edition for today's Xbox Game Pass update.
Iconic characters from the Marvel and Capcom universes join forces in an attempt to take back control utilizing the almighty Infinity Stones. Jump into story mode or hop online and play against others in high-paced, epic battles.
Unleash the power of the Infinity Stones to customize your characters with unique abilities and powerful, game-changing effects that can quickly turn the tide of battle as you unite champions like Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Mega Man X, and Chun-Li to initiate the fight and save the world from the usual supervillain shenanigans.
Bust out your best quippy one-liners, special moves, and super team-ups from April 1st.
A suicide mission into the heart of enemy territory? I'm interested. Tell me more.
So there we have it. Those are the games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Make sure to let us know which ones you're going to be playing down in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on another video.
If you want to check us out on Mixer, go to mixer.com/xboxon where you can see me and Benny and the rest of the team being goofs and playing games. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.